G'day everyone and welcome back to NS2HD. This is part 4 of 5 of a giant 53-minute 5-part game commentary, and you've just seen the elevator transfer hive go down. So if you've been following the game so far, you'll know that's a very significant development. Fanna just took that hive down and I'm immediately capping it with a command station, building an armory, and no doubt I will put a sentry gun up as well. There we go on the blue crates. Mac deciding to take the long way there, but sentry going up to cover the room, so well and truly taken. So as you saw in part 3, we pushed Tram Hub, we took Tram Hub, we put down a base in Tram Hub to hold it, and now we've pushed elevator transfer while a diversionary attack on main hive was happening. So the Marine team has well and truly come back from the low you saw it in part 2, I believe. Yes, part 2 of this commentary. So now we are looking really, really good. It is generally looking good for the Marine team now. Armory just completing there with the Max. Max are great because you can build buildings in non-time critical situations such as this without having to distract your Marines from combat. So always good to build up the buildings very quickly. Say at the start of the game when you need that armory up fast, or when taking, such as when we took Tram Hub, but in a non-time critical situation such as this when elevator transfer was not under attack, I said don't worry guys, just bail out and I'll let the Max do it. I'm now going to move over here and place an extractor probably as well. So what I've meant to be talking about all this time but I haven't got a chance to talk about yet was the new command interface. You might notice it looks a bit tighter. It is definitely so much better. The whole command interface has been rewritten in Lua code instead of Flash. It is so much more responsive now. The frame rate is clearly much improved, and it's just generally a joy to use. Got the lovely mini-map down on the left-hand side. It is now split from the contextual information bar at the bottom and then the contextual menu on the right. So definitely a lot less intrusive, allows you to see a lot more of the map, and generally makes it easier to be a commander. So really happy with it. You also get great indications. All the carbon, plasma, and energy notifiers have been corrected. You now get to see what costs energy, what costs plasma, what costs carbon. If you've been playing since build 151 or build 150, you'll remember that since then everything has been a carbon cost, even if it wasn't a carbon cost. So that's a great improvement, very welcome. And oh yes, that harvest has gone down. So now I've set up a sentry gun there covering the room, and now I'm dropping an extractor. Note that I currently have I had 4 extractors and now 5 with this one building, so a surplus of carbon entering the game, which is very rare. Down to 17 carbon now after placing that sentry gun and armory. So note that I had plenty of carbon to place all those buildings in elevator transfer, and now in server room. The one thing I'm forgetting to do is actually an observatory and upgrades for my team. So my team is still playing with 0 upgrades for their weapons and armor. So no doubt if they'd noticed, they would have been pretty pissed with me for that. I don't even think I'll be able to do it by the end of the game. I just don't remember in this game, but of course I am not commander for the whole time. You will see a different commander perspective, and a very exciting one. Sorry, not the perspective of, I will play in first person and someone else will take command very soon. So basically I'm moving down the right side of the map and taking all these extractors, so now 6 extractors up, and I believe I will place a sentry gun in that room at some point as well. Those sentry guns in Tram Hub paying for themselves very nicely, killing skulks as they come through, and a fade retreating towards elevator transfer as well, but judging by the minimap, it doesn't look like he caused any trouble. Note that I'm placing the sentry guns right back in the corners away from the extractors. The idea behind that is I hope that skulks will attack the extractors, not notice the sentry gun, and be dead before it's too late, before they even see the sentry gun. At least that's the idea. Of course, if a skulk knows where a sentry gun is in a room, it's very easy for the skulk to outmaneuver a single sentry gun, just walk on the walls or on the roof, over outside its line of fire, and then kill it. So that's why I place him in the corner. Of course, not going overboard, because even with 6 extractors, don't have a lot of spare carbon. And I definitely wouldn't have spare carbon if I was actually spending it on what I should be spending it on, which is upgrades. With 3 command stations, I could get a command center, which is the 3rd level of command station upgrade, and thus get 3 upgrades for my team, which would be an invaluable help as we press down on Marine expansion. Of course, you can see on the mini-map that there is a fight going on in Marine expansion. Unfortunately, I'm not taking note of it. I didn't quite catch what I'm doing here. I believe I saw a skulk chewing on the extractors in double res, which is called Repair Room, and I decided I was going to get in here on the action myself. Yes, I am. Oh, missing. That's not good. Luckily, he didn't notice. Notice I switched to the pistol for the long-range kill. I was just too slow in killing Enceladus. And now I'm coming down on this lurk. Murphy's always a lurk, I think. No, he's not. Of course not. I've seen him as a fade all the time. But taking down Murphy there as he tried to kill the power node. So this probably wasn't the best thing to do as commander. When you have a 7-player team, it's not a great idea to jump out of the command share like this for such an extended period of time. So that was a bit of a no-no from me. Oh, we've got an idle player there. I wonder who that is. That was a bit of a no-no for me. Lost the extractor anyway. Probably would have lost the power node as well if I hadn't done that, but I could have asked a teammate to do it. Note the attack going on in Marine Spawn at the moment. This Marine Spawn, the Marine Spawn and Marine Expansion attack has been going on for quite some time. Note the spamming of health and ammo packs. I have the spare plasma. I have 133 plasma. So tapping O on the keyboard, brings up your health and ammo menu, and then you can use H and A keys to drop health and ammo packs. So an O followed by alternating H and A, and lots of mouse clicks will drop the health and ammo packs that you need. I believe this is Max and Flarer. Flarer being Charlie, the Unknown Worlds game director, attacking the Alien Expansion Hive. So this is great. We're getting great pressure on the Alien Expansion Hive. I'm asking my teammates to come and support these two now. It's looking like a really, really good attack. We've got the hives on fire, the eggs are on fire, it's screaming. There's no defensive structures left. I believe a crag just went down. And so this is looking great for the Marine team to be taking the pressure to the Alien team. That fade is being healed by the Hive, but no doubt has taken significant damage. Flarer with 4 kills there, 38 score, and 33% health. I'm trying to drop the health packs, but not fast enough. I'm not sure who I just lost, whether it was Max or Flarer. It was someone. And I have 2 more Marines coming in now, spamming med packs all down the center. So the great thing about that is the Marines see it because of the giant blue flashes. They see the medpack being teleported in there, and so they know that if they need health they can go over there and get it, and it's just keeping these Marines alive. If I wasn't doing this, these Marines would go down very quickly because there are multiple skulks and fades in this room which can just deal out so much damage to Marines. Notice how quickly the health is dropping and coming back up. You can see it with the rotational health bar around the base of the Marines. Still 2 Marines up there. That Hive must be taking significant damage. I can't see the Hive animation from my perspective, but if you're on the ground, you of course see the Hive flailing around in terror and anger, trying to throw off the flamethrowers who are surrounding it. I think I've got 1 shotgunner in there and 1 flamethrower, not sure. Shotgun, of course, doing so much damage to structures. Definitely the weapon of choice if you're trying to take down a structure because it just deals so much damage. I think in 8 shotgun shells you can take down about 24% of a Hive hit points. Not sure about a Hive mass or a Hive colony. More med packs going down, the attack's still going. Note the minimap at the moment though, I have lost the observation extractor, and otherwise though it's looking pretty good. There's no little red dots running around. I have also lost the repair room extractors and the power node, so losses there. Oh, but the Hive has gone down in Alien Expansion. This is excellent. Hive down, and if I was a good commander, I would immediately be slapping a command station on there because I have 116 carbon. So I think I was just watching this battle and just spamming med packs and ammo packs, but what I really needed to do was go grab some max, and not even grab the max, just drop an armory, drop a command station, and of course drop some sentry guns, but I'm not doing it. So I'm not getting upgrades, and I'm not doing that, and I'm not getting an observatory. This is just not good enough from me. I'm really unhappy with how I commanded this game. Especially at this point, just not good enough. Ooh, got the weird flamethrower effect happening again there in this playtest build. Of course, remember this is a playtest build, so there's lots of bugs happening, such as persistent hydras. You can see there in Tram Hub. All of that stuff did not make it into the final build 161 release. And I'm sorry if you can hear a droning sound out the front window. There's someone using a lawnmower out there. So you might get that through my microphone. Unfortunately, nothing I can do about that because I want to get this out to you as fast as possible. It looks like we've lost all presence in Alien Expansion, probably due to the fact that I just was not bloody being a good commander. And just to top it off, I'm logging out of the command screen and going to help out the observation extractor. So I have definitely lost all rights to be the commander in this game. This is the first time during the game I'd actually seen the persistent Hydra, so I just wanted to shoot it to see what the hell was going on. Of course, realizing that they were just sitting there, not harmless, and there was no threat from them. So I left it alone and ran up into operations, found Enceladus the Skulk, and took him down with the help of the flamethrower. Oh, that was so stolen. That was so my kill. Anyway, coming back into this field command station here to try and recover my horrible commanding here. Let's see what I do. Let's see if I can actually recover the horribleness. Deploying a couple of Macs, and my primary focus seems to be securing operations again, which is not good enough. I really need to be pursuing the battle in Alien Expansion and Alien Hive. So let's see if another commander can come along and rescue this situation as I draw to the end of part 4. There we go. Someone has jumped into the command station in main base just as I've dropped an observatory. I believe that is Flayera, so the game director of Unknown Worlds Entertainment is here to show us how commanding is done. And this is very exciting because he's going to be commanding the final moments of this game. And in the meantime, I was pretty useless. I dropped some health packs, I dropped an armory in Marine Spawn, which was useless, and dropped an observatory. But of course, I have realized there is another commander who has taken over, so I will drop out of the command station. It is indeed Flayera who has jumped into that command station. So now I am going to be first person, I believe, for the rest of this game. Keep an ear out, by the way, for the ambient sounds that Simon has added to Tram. They are very, very eerie, very alien-like, and it feels like there's an infestation coming over the base. And of course, when dynamic infestation comes, it's just going to add so much to that. This is the end of part 4 of 5. Please join me for the climax to see what happens in part 5, whether the Marine team wins this game, what happens. There have been so many twists so far, it could go either way. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone, and I'll see you all soon.